Very good morning to us today and welcome to a brand new week. And for sure, we are going to see some new things happening in the market in this new week. Today is Monday, September 26, 2022. Want to take a deep dive into the market. When I say into the market, I'm not just limiting it to the cryptocurrency market, but we're going to look at what is going on across board, various markets. Now, if you take a look at the S&P, the S&P is down. Look at the dollar index. The dollar index have been having a very serious tear. Imagine what the dollar index, imagine what, you know, like, very move up to the prices of 114. Now, just don't mind this chart that you are seeing here. This is just a 4-hour chart. But on the 4 hourly, we are already seeing signs of bearishness in the dollar index. Now, let's look at the dollar index in another time frame. Let's look at it on the weekly time frame and see what is going on with the index. Now, this is very interesting. Look at what is going on there with the dollar index. If you look at the dollar index right now, what we have there is a pin bar, and if the week closes like this for the dollar index, it therefore means that the dollar index likely is going to see a kind of throwdown to around the prices of 111. And that will be a substantial move to the downside. The dollar index break above this resistance dating back around 2015. Is it 2015? I cannot really remember, but dating back some good number of years. Can we trace this thing back, and let's be really precise to know, this break that the dollar index did recently. It was quite a very serious break that we were not expecting that to happen at this point in time. But the dollar index, because of the constant momentum that the dollar index has enjoyed, this is dating back. Really, we are correct. This is dating back around 2015. You know, um, let's come. Let's move. Let's move the chart. Let's move the chart and see exactly. Yeah, we are correct. 2015. You know, this move is dating back far back 2015 when this particular resistance, send the dollar index back to the lows. But right now, we are seeing the dollar index breaking above that particular resistance on a weekly time frame. Let's look at the weekly time frame very well. This is what it looks like on a weekly time frame. And again, the MACD shows strength on the dollar index. Now we are going to be looking at the monthly time frame right now. I have something to say about. I have more to talk about the dollar index because we are looking at so many things. All right. Now on the monthly time frame, the dollar index has broken above this particular resistance. But take note that we are yet to see a new monthly candle. With the new monthly candle that we are going to see in the month of October, will it open on top of this resistance? Because right now it's still a resistance. It has not been established as a support. It's only going to be established as a support when we see a new monthly candle opening right on top of this white upward sloping white trend line. For now, some part of the full body is on top while some parts are below. And so therefore, this cannot be concluded as a support. Support is yet to be established. Support can only be established when the new monthly candle of October opens on top of the white trend line that we are seeing there. Now, if you look at, we have 125. 125 is the next resistance for the dollar index. In fact, that one is very serious. We'll talk about that one in another episode. All right. Now let's go back to our watch list. I want to show something on our watch list. If you take note, the price of Bitcoin is around the prices of 18,800 right now. And remember, we have 18,400, 18,500, as our final support before Bitcoin will nosedive to the next support, which is around the prices of 17,500. Take note of what is happening right now with the price of the Western, intermediate. Look at the crude, the U.S. oil is 78, taking a beating, serious beating. Look at the UK oil, that is the Brent crude. West Texas is 78, while the Brent crude is 85. Look at the West Texas 75, and then the Brent crude is 85. Now, why am I showing us this? The reason why I'm showing us all of these is because all of these, commodities are traded with the US dollar. And since the oil price have experienced a skyrocketing, that is how the US dollar has also experienced a skyrocketing, because oil is being traded with the US dollar. Now, for the time being that the oil prices have experienced this serious boom, that is how the demand for the dollar has also increased, which has led to increase in value in the dollar index. But right now, we are seeing a cool off, a kind of cool off. I will show us the chart of this crude oil later because of time. I just want to do a little emphasis for now, just to keep us on the know that likely we are going to see this having a ripple effect in the value of the dollar index, causing the dollar index to experience some form of weakness, because weakness in the prices of the crude oil translates also to weakness in the value of the dollar index. Gold futures are also down. Now, volatility index, we're going to see what happened with the volatility index in the end of this month. The volatility index is showing some positivity. All right. Now, other stocks are experiencing the same thing. If you look at the price of silver, the price of silver is still also down. Now, look at RSR. I told us about this morning that they are going to be launching their mainnet, RSR. I told us they are going to be launching their mainnet. Prior before now, it was trading at the price of 0.005. Now, it is already trading at the price of 0.079, almost 0.008. This is already a clean, sweet 70% profit. Yes, this is already a clean, sweet 70% profit. By the time I move to 0.009 and then to 0.1, that is going to be 100% clean profit. So I told us that I don't send those updates there as pictures, but I send it to us so that we can take advantage and capitalize on them, so that we make our money, at least for us, grow gradually. Now, I want to move straight right now to the chart of Bitcoin. Let us look at the chart of Bitcoin. Let's take a look. Let's take a look quickly at the chart of Bitcoin. No problem, even if we start on the monthly time frame, there is something very clear for us to take note of. Now, on the monthly time frame, let me open up this. For the price of Bitcoin, you can see clearly that Bitcoin right now is struggling to break this support of 18,500. Still enjoying the support of 18,500 on the monthly time frame. If you take note, Bitcoin already has pierced this support line of 18,500, but so far right now it's trading above it. Not until Bitcoin will break below it, close below it, and open a new candle below it, we cannot confirm 18,500 as a resistance. But for now, it is serving as some form of support. Now, look at the MACD. If you take note, the MACD is showing us that there is still a strong bearishness. There's still a strong bearish sentiment in the prices of Bitcoin. That's what the MACD is showing us. We don't really have any much to talk about that. And then if you look at the RSI is at 40. No, historically, whenever the RSI on the monthly time frame is at this 40 line, that has always been the best time to accumulate Bitcoin. All right, let's move now to the weekly time frame. Being that today is a new week, there are going to be some new data for us at weekly frame. At the weekly frame, on the weekly time frame, you can see that 18,500 is it serving as a support. The same thing that we saw on the monthly time frame, that is what we're also seeing on the weekly time frame. And then if you look at the RSI on this weekly time frame also, you will notice that the RSI is attempting to show some sign of bullishness. So that is some sign of bullish divergence, but it has not been confirmed yet. RSI attempting to show some signs of bullish divergence. For this bullish divergence to be confirmed, it therefore means the RSI we have to move above the 35. I didn't put that 35 line here anyway, but for now we are seeing some sign of strength in the weekly time frame trying to step in, but this is too early to judge. The reason is because we are just coming into the week, and this is 6 days, 17 hours left for the week. So we have to see something dramatic happening between today and tomorrow, and then we'll get a better clue if the price of Bitcoin will head back to the prices of 19,500 resistance, or it will break above it, or we see Bitcoin tumbling to the downside, breaking this resistance of 18,500. That is what we are seeing on the weekly time frame. So far, Bitcoin has opened this week below the resistance of 19,500. It is now been confirmed that 19,500 is the latest resistance for Bitcoin across all time frames. Let us look at the daily time frame to wrap up this particular update. The daily time frame, yes, on the daily time frame also, we are seeing almost similar thing happening. Now, if you take note on this daily time frame, you notice that between the prices of 19,500 and the prices of 18,400 or 500, we have seen some form of range. The price of Bitcoin has been ranging between 19,500 and 18,500. Now, if you look at on the daily time frame, you observe that the RSI, the bullish RSI, is attempting to cross above the bearish RSI. And then if you look at where Bitcoin has opened today, so far, it has opened directly side by side with this particular candle that closed the previous week. Now, if this price of Bitcoin closes like this today, this will be some kind of a bullish engulfing, and Bitcoin is likely to retest the prices of 19,500 in the course of this week. Take note, today is 16 hours left, so it's quite still also very early to confirm with just this one daily candle that Bitcoin will be heading back to the prices of 19,500. Now, this is what I have to share with us today. On a Monday time frame, we have seen that Bitcoin is bearish. On a weekly time frame, I've also seen that Bitcoin is bearish. And then take note that the larger time frames are more reliable. Now, this is what I have to share with us today. In the course of the week, we're doing updates on our trade setups with Avalanche, with BNB, with with Avalanche, BNB, and Solana, and also Ethereum. And last week we saw profit across all of our trade. And Ethereum managed to hit the first target. Avalanche managed to hit the first target. Solana also hit the first target and second target. While BNB was able to hit all of our 4 targets. There was no loss at all in all of our trades for the last week. We're going to be doing the same this week. We're going to see how it's going to pan out prior to the end of the week. This is what I have to share with us today. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. See you in my next update. Bye for now.